Hello, Nadine here, and today I want to share with you how I created these fun backgrounds using irresistible colored texture sprays and iridescent creative medium. First, I spread some iridescent creative medium in purple onto a piece of white cardstock, making sure it's good and covered. You don't need to worry about making it smooth, just as long as the card is covered and that it's not too thick. When applying the creative medium, you'll notice it sort of has a white look to it, but once it's dry, you'll get the most incredible iridescent shimmer look to it. It's also best to let it dry naturally instead of with a heat gun. You can use a heat gun, but it's best to let dry naturally. I had one that I did earlier, so it's already dry. Drying time varies depending on how thick you make it. You can see the shimmer on there. So pretty. Now on the next step, I'm going to take my irresistible sprays. I used grape jelly and teal zeal and randomly spray the top of my paper. But before I do that, I'm going to take a paintbrush with some water on it and brush it over the top of the paper over the creative medium. Not oversaturating it, but making sure that it's nice and wet. And then when I spray the irresistible sprays, you will start to see it spread out because of the water. Use the teal zeal first, now some grape jelly. Just randomly, any order. You can use as little or as much as you like. And then using a crinkled up piece of saran wrap, I have a pretty green piece here. Ensure it's good and crinkled, and then just placing it down over the top. Ensure you have lots of wrinkles in there when you have it sitting on top of the paper, and then just set it aside and let it dry. Overnight's probably a good amount of time to let it dry, but sometimes it dries sooner. Here is my dried one. You just peel off the saran wrap. And you get a really cool effect. With the creative medium under there, it gives a great shimmer. And then with the irresistible texture spray, it gives you a really nice texture. You can see it on there. Now basically repeating all the same steps. I have another piece of paper that I've already put the creative medium on there, and it's already dried. I'm going to paint some water back over the paper again. And then randomly spray the irresistibles again. And this time, instead of using saran wrap, I am going to use some bubble wrap. You can see it spreading back out again with the water. I love these two colors mixed together. Now just placing the bubble wrap on there. And again, setting aside to dry. And then once dry, you just peel it right off. And you have another great background. These can be used for cards or for layouts. I hope I inspired you to give the irresistible colored texture sprays and iridescent creative mediums a try. I provided a list of products used at the end of this video, and for even more creative ideas, visit imaginecrafts.com. Thank you for watching!